Right, so hello again, and I'm going to have to be quick because the battery is 16% now. 16 is the tower card. Oh, I can't see me. Wait a minute. There I am. Right, so 16 is the tower card, so shit's kicking off, big changes. Do you know what I've just realized as well, right? Because I've never done that before, I've never filmed it live and then hid it again. So I think this is like a sneaky peek for some. I'm feeling into what they're saying. This is, remember, Sunday is a Scorpio moon, right? So, and what I'm planning on doing is filming Saturdays live, right? So that'll be like, for some reason, it's like, because this is only Wednesday, it's like you're getting, remember, crystal clear visions, it's like you're getting a sneaky peek into something that could possibly happen for some people watching this as soon as the weekend. Now, I'm not making any bold claims that that's the case, but they keep telling me that. It's like, so I feel this is quite funny. I feel this is like if you happen to catch this, maybe you know what I mean. Maybe for some of you it's going to be relevant to you, but we'll just see. But it's like I'm just feeling because it's like if I'm doing it now and only some people are going to see it live, and then I'm hiding it again, and you're not seeing it until the actual. I could see how that would be a thing, but no, we'll just see. So especially because I picked up the sexual oracle. So what have we got here? Right, so we've got transgression 21, 21, the world coming full circle. There is some kind of transformation happening. Somebody's shedding a skin and it's going to come out the blue. It's Aquarius, so it's Aquarius symbol, but as you can see, it's a woman with barely any clothes on and a big giant snake coming up from behind her. So again, what I'm taking from that is yes, be careful of snakes in the grass, especially because like what I said, well, it's Lilith is conjunct the moon on the Saturday, and this is for the Sunday. But it's like, but again, remember, because you're watching this live, if you are watching it live, unless you're watching it on the replay when I publish it on Sunday, just look out for snakes in the grass. But also, that is about the Kundalini energy. Is like I said, it feels like it's getting unbearable for some people. That sexual energy, the pull to your twin. Um, that's what it looks like is going on here, guys, because we've got attraction and it's the sun for this card. So, and it's got a lady in the bath and a man is literally kissing her feet or he's at her feet. So, do you know what I mean? I think it's kind of meant to get across. It's like this person wants to, I don't know, like, like you're a goddess kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Look, she's in the bath and he's like just cutting about at her feet. What's going on there? Having a wee chat. You know what I mean? But the thing is, like, these are the things that if you're in an intimate union, that it's very likely somebody would be in the bath and somebody would be having a wee chat at the bottom of the bath. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I suppose it depends how fucking private you are. But it just, I'm kind of getting the vibes here. It's like, this is intimacy. Do you know what I mean? It's giving intimacy and not sex. It's like, it's intimate in a kind of, it's rather grown up, isn't it? Like there's nothing untoward going on there. He's giving her a foot massage. I don't know. Oh my God. Right, this is quite I might do wee sneaky ones like this. Not it's kind of sneaky. It's I don't know if sneaky is the right word, but I might do ones like this where I film it live. I might do this for the Sunday ones. I'm going to film it and then I'll publish it later. Because it's like if you happen to catch me, you've got a wee peek. But it's, and again, they're not real time anyway, they're timeless. But again, I just feel more and more, these messages do feel right like real time for like needing up, they can be weeks out and months out. They don't feel like they're years out anymore, like what it used to be. Um, because a lot of the ones that are years out are now manifesting, time speeding up, but in the quickening. The reason I said, oh my God, is because Dido white flags on. I will go down with this ship. I will hold my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag upon my heart. I'm in love and always will be. Something like that. So that's basically somebody admitting they're in love. and they're not in denial anymore and they're not hiding it. And that's what came up and what was just channeled. So what else? And it's that one again. So again, my rule is when I keep pulling out the same card, they want me to move on. Yeah, if there's intimate moments coming, maybe even specifically involving water. So whether this is a bath, a shower. I've watched a few films recently with actually in that one I was just saying was shite in the live stream I've just done. They did have a shower, but that was intimate actually because it's because she's drunk. And I mean that is so fucking random. You'll need to see it. She's drunk. I think I turned away and I was doing something else because I'm like, what? Why the fuck is he giving her a shower? But it was like she was drunk, and I don't know if it's maybe she's thrown up or something. So he's like showering her, but it's not sexual because it's like, yeah. Anyway, you have to watch it. But then I think in another scene they did go in the shower. So again, I think showers, I think shower sex is specific to the water anyway. Jacuzzi, swimming pools, oh, you name it. And again, what is Scorpio? It's water. Three times in a row that's just come out. Three times in a fucking row. So 25th of June could be significant. Oh, that's the new moon. Wow. This is not just a sneaky peek for Sunday. This is a sneaky peek for way further on in the 25th of June is the new moon in Cancer. So that's right after the summer solstice. So yeah, I think they're saying like, look, there could be like very intimate moments. Like this actually looks like a snapshot of like things that you could be doing together. Now, this could be people that are already in union, or this could be like, you're not in union and it moves that quick that it's like you're getting close like that, Yeah, because look, power. There's the North Node symbol as well. And that's the one where there's a contract going up in flames in the fire. So it feels like the contract that's going up in flames is any of the contracts, the karmic contracts that were, are now null and void. They don't matter anymore. It's the past and you're moving on. They're tied by the red string of fate at the feet and the wrists. And that's the one where the guy's over her shoulder and you can't really see what's going on, but I always feel like he's upset. So, a minute. Yeah. Right, okay. What else? So, because it's meant to be past lives, let's get some. I've not got any of my cards that are like a minute, did I pause? Yeah, that'll do. Let's get these actually. I haven't used them in a while. So, could you tell us something about these? Tell us something about the past, and this helps people identify if this is maybe going to make sense to you. Actually, wait a minute. I'm not going to put in the other jazz because I'm too tired to do that, but I'm going to, well, I think I am. If anyone really wanted it, I would, but I'm going to put in because you just, when people are on the replay, it's quite handy, it reminds people. Oh my God, that was nearly 4 hours. Well, I don't judge it. It was meant to be that way. Right. Right, that's a booking link. Right, okay. So, what was going on in the past? Tell us what was going on in the past with whoever this makes sense to. So we've got doorway, but it's in reverse. An opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. So what I feel with doorway coming out in reverse, right? That's it upright. I feel in the past somebody went through a karmic door. So I'm not going to say the wrong door, but it feels like somebody, like it's like you had a couple of doors you could have went through. One was the true twin flame, one was a karmic partner, and then maybe there was even another sort. Maybe there was more than a couple of people, whatever it is. And this is somebody that's chose somebody that wasn't the twin flame. Oh, you can't see, but it's um this is a juicy one. And it wasn't true love because we pulled out true love in reverse. A deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. So I feel somebody, so again, now this is complicated because this could either be, this could be that somebody knew they weren't choosing true love. and they've chose something that was like, like lust and desire, because that's where the person emotionally was at, or lack of, kind of like following, I think we know what, whether it's a male or a female. Um, but what else in the past? Ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. But you see, with that, when we tie it together with I needed to get away and clear my head, and I filled the time with chasing other things that weren't as intense. If we're being honest, that's what's coming through. Now, again, that doesn't mean that's the way it goes. At certain points it is that way, but because and then at other points it can ghost you because they're doing the healing and blah blah blah. But this is what I'm tapping into a part where it's like that's what happened. Somebody ghosted you because they had something else going on. You're so special. You're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. But it's like with that combination, it's like somebody. It's just like what I just said to somebody else on that last live. It's like they didn't quite know what to do with this feeling. And Kylie Minogue, I'm spinning around on right now. My dreams. I've been dreaming about you, and my dreams were so free and in love. I wish I could stay there forever. Yeah. So again, it's that kind of energy. Somebody wanted to keep you a fantasy, a dream, and the feeling of moving you out of the dream and the fantasy into reality, where you then have to see this person's reality, their bad days, their good days or bad days. You have to share intimate moments of life, like what I've just shown with that oracle card, where they're in the bath. Like she could be talking about her. I mean, she doesn't look like she's talking about her work, guy. She looks like she's seducing him in the bath. And again, there's nothing wrong with seducing somebody that is your partner, and it's that sacred kind of way. It doesn't that because that wasn't given karmic energies. That's like twin flames. But it's like yeah, it feels like I'm tapping into all the masculines that feel like this, whether it's male or female. But that was a male and female in the card, so we're going with the picture that I started with. It's like this person was way more comfortable keeping you their fantasy, like because it's like it brings up all the kind of uncomfortable feelings of what if they don't like who I really am? Like, what if they don't accept me for who I really am? And that's really funny because the way I said that, I felt like the bit in Cinderella. Perhaps the scariest thing that any of us will ever do is to be accepted for who we truly are. And the even funnier thing is, her dress is this exact color. Go and Google it. The modern Cinderella, which I haven't seen for ages. I'd quite like to watch that again. It's, the guy's got like really blue eyes and dark hair, and she's got like blonde hair, and what I mean, the hair colors and all that don't really matter. Well, it might matter for some, but it's the point is it's like the blues are really vibrant. Like her dress is this blue, and his eyes are that blue. Her eyes might be blue too. So, but it's that bit always stands out. Perhaps the scariest thing any of us will ever do is to be accepted for who we truly are. So I feel that's what it's about. It's like this person had a fear of that. You're so special. You're truly divine. Think about the words too. So remember, when I say the masculine, it means that if the masculine had a fear of this, it means that the feminine did too at some point. So even if you are not in touch with that as being your truth now, go throughout the whole time you've been on the journey, and I bet you'll find that in the past you did feel like that. Like you felt like, oh my God, like this is because for me it's like it's hard to describe it the way I can describe it. Like I felt like that because it's like when I first met mine, like I literally always say this, but it is true. It's like and it's funny that there's a club scene right now, but when I saw him in a club, like I was do you mean I was like, wow, like, do you know what I mean? Like that's how I felt. Like I was just like, if I could order something from God, it would be him. Like that is how I felt. And remember, I'm just being honest. Like I was still fucking trauma bonded and head fucked by the karmic partner. So for me to say it that, oh hello, for me to say it that strongly, that's pretty strong. But that's how I felt. And then also my self worth was so low. I was like, oh, he's not looking at me. He must be looking at my friend. And she was like, he's not looking at me. He's been looking at you all night and he's coming over. And then he did. And then each other's tongues down each other's throat. Toxic has just come on, Britney Spears. But there you go. It's kind of like, but I think that's what it's saying. It's like, I was still, that's really clever how they just put that song on. And also, this is like my era. Like that song when we were in that actual club, that song used to come on all the time. But it's like, I was still wrapped up in the toxicity of the karmic energy. Do you know what I mean? So I even said to him, I was like, "Oh yeah, I've just split up with someone I can't." And then he was like, "So what, so man?" Do you mean it's like, and if he was telling me the truth, the story matched up. It was quite mirrored, but I don't know. That's the bit I was laughing. I don't know. But yeah, it's like you've both seen each other as quite divine and just been kind of taken aback. So for me, the way I would describe it is I was comfortable having him as like a one night excitement that just went on for many many years. But like when I did you think about it, like God, I wonder if he was wanting to do that at any point, like and then I'd be like, no, I don't know why I'm even thinking that. He's not that type of guy. You know what I mean? That's what I do. But really, that was my fears pushing that away. So it's like and then like I said, I can see how that's been mirrored back to me for a long time. Yes, hey Cinderella, was just totally thinking you looking like a Disney character. Thank you very much. Yes, it's giving kind of Snow White vibes a little bit, isn't it? Did I hear you say you were going to do a challenge soon? Need to read my emails. No. Well, aye, but I think no, I think I was talking about I'm going to do the challenge in the. Where did I say that? I said that earlier, unless you've heard me telepathically. Connor, that's really weird. I said that on the videos that I've recorded for Thursday and Friday that I haven't published yet. This happens quite a lot, guys. This is how telepathic we are all together. I can't. I'm losing my words a little bit. I don't know, but no, I'm not doing the fuck it, let's go challenge. But again, I'm very appreciative that you found that helpful. I will do it again at some point, but no, that soon. It was only April, wasn't it? But yes, anyway, yeah, do read your emails because I remembered what you'd said in that last one. That so just get back to me. Like we can definitely talk when you need to. But I'm having a break from after I finish this. I'm having a break, and I'm not coming back to film a live until Saturday night. Yes, right. So flexible. And by the way, if this abruptly cuts me off, maybe there was an abrupt cut off at some point, but it's also because the battery's 10%. So the 10th might be right, it's significant, the 10th of June, because that is right before the full moon the next day. So flexible. I think there's been a need to be flexible in this situation and go the distance. Again, I think that what they're saying is the flexibility, and think about it, the flexible. I feel this is meaning flexible to me is meaning. I feel if you're the feminine, you've had an awareness that this person's been wrapped up in some kind of toxicity themselves. Now, you might not even know specifically what it is. Wow, just like a pill just came on. So, again, remember, this can resonate for anyone. That song is really just about, like, you're just like a pill. Instead of making it better, you keep making me ill. So, it was toxic, followed by that. So, again, I feel you've had an awareness that it's like your twin flame has been caught up, look, in a karmic community, literally community in reverse. Remember, this is past life, so this can be years ago. This person's moved through it, or you've moved through it, or this can be more present. But it's like for some people it will be present as well. But it's like, yeah, you've just felt like there was a community is more than one person, like a lot of people. So it could be like a romantic partner, it could be an ex, it could be like family members, it could be friends, it could be work, it could be a lot of things when it's like a spider web of people around your person, and you're like, wow, like I don't know how this is ever going to get sorted out. And also because of the thing about the choosing the wrong door, which remember, it's never the wrong door, it's the door that person needed to go through to learn the lessons. It's like, so I feel if you were the feminine, you had to let this go. Yang, but look, masculine and distorted energy, yang in reverse. This person is your divine masculine, but they weren't cleaning it up. Look, clean it up in reverse. They weren't cleaning it up. They weren't cleaning up their side of the street. They were in karmic energy, so therefore they're attracted to karmic energies, not your divine energy. This person saw you as divine. It's sad because it's like, if you're this person, it's like you were seeing your person as divine and putting them on a pedestal, and you were seeing yourself as like you were seeing yourself as toxic or like the devil energy. And it kind of is, it can be like that with twin flames at some points of the journey. But in truth, it's like you've both got this divine energy, and you're co-creating that together. So it's like, TikTok, but I feel this masculine now, whoever this is resonating with, it's like, look at this. We've had yang in reverse and now we've got yin in reverse. This masculine's been with the wrong feminine. So that's quite specific. It's like this, and I think that's why at the start you've got a woman in the bath, the divine feminine, and the man like it's like, I feel like when you're worshipping a goddess, it's like this person is like, cherishing their time with you when it gets this, because it's like whoever they've been involved with before, it wasn't that kind of intimacy, it wasn't that special. Breathe, yeah. So I feel there's a lot of anxiety here coming through, and this person's getting a leg up by spirit to move towards you. There's a change in the wind. Yeah, there's something's changing here because you feel like home to this person. A higher power is guiding it, and yeah, and now they are cleaning up their side of the street. I like just sort of flowing with those cards because they come through quite right. So I'm not going to make this too much longer because um but because we did use the sexual oracle, let's now use the sexual tarot. And again, these are what I keep forgetting that I actually meant to do these exclusive ones on the membership. So maybe this is like a little taster. I'm going to say that the kind of like these, I'm going to, when next week after, like I said, after just take a few days to get my energy back, I'm going to put some exclusive ones like this on the membership. Let's see if we get more members that way. But just, you know what I mean? I'm not talking like really racy, guys. I'm just going to use these cards. But it's more like said that kind of, that makes sense though, because the sun is in my eighth house. Um, and that is like sacred sexual energy, right? So I can feel it all in my head. All that keeps coming through here is someone was in the wrong union because we've got the sun card in reverse. And look, it's a very romantic embrace. Someone's not happy and they're in the wrong union. Oh my God. And then I pulled the Hierophant and it's got two women on it. Somebody picked the sorry about this, but it's like, sorry, triggering, but it's like somebody picked the karmic energy. Somebody picked the karmic energy. And this could even be that there was two karmic energies, because look, there's two naked women at his feet. So it's like, that I'm seeing that as kind of like a masculine in their ego. And these are the karmic energies. And it's like, because somebody could have had two really bad experiences with a karmic energy, actually. And now there's WhatsApp things coming up on the telly. So whatever that means, like, what's that advert for? But yeah, it was in reverse. I think someone could have got into like a karmic union, so like a relationship with someone that was karmic, but for somebody it could be a karmic marriage. Um, it was like they were going the wrong way. Three wands of it. So it's like someone, again, not the wrong way, but somebody took the wrong, we already know that, so somebody took the wrong door. Remember, this is for a Scorpio moon that I'm channeling this for. Scorpio is pain, tough lessons. And now that's why this person's like that. Look, modern day version of WhatsApp that I just said it, you know what I mean? It's like this person's writing the messages or text, whatever. I've not got him fucking WhatsApp, but I just saw it on the telly. But it's like, because again, it was too addictive. It is addictive. You could sit on that all day and talk to your pals and get fuck all done. Or even worse if it was like a lover or so. I never used to speak back and forth to people like that. I'm just too serious. But I would if it was like my twin flame or something. But it's like then I definitely wouldn't get it done. But it's like yeah, the guy's writing letters and scrumpling it up and not knowing what to say. And there's a full moon in the background. So again, I think that's another hint at the full moon in Sagittarius on the 11th of June there. See, there's a little couple kissing under the full moon. Do you know what I mean? There's a little couple kissing under the full moon, and this guy's scrumpling. So it's like, I feel that's not actually what's really happening. That is what this person's worrying about happening. The potential of that happening. So You've been in good form lately, been resonating hard. Second half of 2025 is going to be big. Yes, it is. And thank you. King of Swords in reverse. Now, that's an interesting card, right? Because again, I was laughing. These cards are funny. Oh, fuck no. Oh, no, that's quite the nice one. So, this is the King of Swords, right? So, again, this person I feel was quite cold and they've ghosted you. They've went through another doorway. They ghosted you because they chose another doorway. Now, whether you knew that or not, I'm sure you had an idea. But and again, it's depends which way you take it. It's a compliment because they saw you as divine, and the other energies, well, not as divine. And but it's also because they were not tapping into that side of them, or you weren't. Um, yeah, basically, it's like it's annoying how I'm trying to, but I get what they're saying. It's like this person that they put you too much on the pedestal and thought it was some kind of unattainable, or that they would have to always be this perfect version of themselves, and that is exhausting when you think about it like that. You don't like you've got to again, and I do remember when I was again, it's hard for me to finish the sentence because, like I said, I've never been in a scenario whether he was when he was wanting to be serious, basically, quite the opposite. So it's kind of like, but if I was fantasizing about that kind of thing, it is scary. Like I did used to get scared about even the thought of that, like because you're like, how does that even work? But it's because it's the counselor side of me coming in. It's because you've never even given it a chance. Like you're jumping to like thinking about all these things you're scared of before you've even properly just hung out, like being proper friends. And if all you've ever done is like the sex part of it and you've missed out all the rest, that's why you're scared of it. You know what I mean? It really is quite simple. Because life involves more than just that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but on this card, there's a older woman looking through the door, and so it's either it's meant to be that that's that person's wife looking disapprovingly because he's doing something very interesting with another woman, um, or that's the person's mum. So I'll cover up the tits and ass basically, but for real, like. Show you what I mean. So can you see there's an older woman looking through the glass, looking through but again, that could even be like, who's the fairest of them all, like kind of jealous females, whoever they are. But it's like that woman's looking through the glass, like, what the fuck is he up to? Do you know what I mean? So it's quite a different thing if it's the husband, but if it's the mum, it's a bit fucked up too. So, but either way, you know what I mean? Oh, wait a minute, you can't see the whole card. This is definitely given Scorpio moon. So we're only in the Libra moon right now, but I'm publishing this. I'm going to hide it and then I'm going to put it up again for Scorpio moon. Wait a minute. For fuck's sake, where the hell? There we go. See what I mean? You can faintly see the older woman looking through the window. So again, this can be like past memories of where mother figures or something have held you back from things that you really want. And now I feel this is a moment where look, the Nine of Wands, like this person is a wounded warrior, and this guy, and this is a really lovely card because look, this guy is sitting telling her all his stresses and worries and burdens. And remember, the Nine of Wands is right before the Nine of Wands is right before someone's like, right, fuck this, I can't handle it anymore. I've had too much stress on my plate. I'm done. And the Ten of Wands in this deck is pretty funny because it's a couple that are like, I'll show you. They're releasing their stress by doing something outside. Um, yes, guys, I think I will in the future do these type of readings on the membership. But again, it's like if people think this is, it's just, you know what I mean. I'm hiding all the things and that, and oh dear, some of these are very graphic. Um, that I remember saying this a few years ago that I had a vision of me, and actually it came through not just one personal reading I had like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Two or three different people had said that I was meant to be doing these type of readings because it makes sense. My North Node is in the eighth house in Gemini, so it's like I'm meant to be teaching about sacred sex, but it's like there we go. See what I mean? kegs round the ankle, outside, getting it on. Everyone's just got a little bit too much. But again, the 10 of wands, that's what it is in this deck. But you know what I mean? It's kind of like this one's more innocent. The 9 of wands, this guy's a wounded warrior and he's confiding in his divine feminine. So oh, I'm quite glad. I didn't actually, that's really funny. I don't know why those cards are sitting there. I didn't mean to use these cards for this, but obviously my guides did because I hadn't used them for a while. This always gives karmic energy to me. So it's a death card. So again, there's a huge transformation change going on. But I feel someone was trying to delay a union. But look, see what I mean? That's an angry ex, isn't it? That's giving angry ex all the way. That's giving demonic, never mind angry. But yeah, the 10-minute free view. Well, it actually is, Connor. Were you here at the start when I started saying that? Because it's like this is like the sneaky preview, and then I'm gonna hide it, and then I'm gonna release it again live on oh you can't see it. I'm gonna release it publish it rather on Sunday, because it's just so that there's a video for Sunday. And I've never done that before, so I'm just gonna see how it works. But that's hilarious. maybe I could maybe I should do that. I could do short ones like this, and I'm like, if you want to see the rest, you better join the membership. Oh my god, here's a really explicit one. I don't think yet. The tower card, oh dear though, right. So I really need to hide quite a lot of this. In the tower card, basically there is a man doing something, and there's a lady receiving, and there's another man coming up behind him with an axe. So basically, that's always screaming cheating, isn't it? So, you know, there could have been a shocking, to be serious, there could have been a shocking moment here where there's been a betrayal like that. I mean, you know what I mean? And now Beyonce, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should. It's come on. So, um, which feels like the general vibe in the collective, actually. But it's like, nice, like you know the worries with that first card where the guy's worrying someone's going to move on. It's like if you like it, you should have put a ring on it. You know what I mean? It's like that's. I mean that's a bit harsh, but it's kind of like you know it's like well, if you do leave somebody out there on their own, guess what's going to happen? They're going to move on eventually. Do you know what I mean? And like I was explaining, it's not always that they move on to another person. They might just be like, you know, you might just you might just push a person too far. I always give that example of Natalie Portman in Closer, where I mean there's so much fucked up. I mean that's a play made in a film, but there's so much fucked up shit goes on in that film. There's loads of cheating and just cheating and swapping about and swearing and it's I know I swear all the time, but this is like really like disgusting, like really, you know what I mean? Really kind of I can't. I've not seen it for years, but I watched it when I was too young as well. I was like, I thought it was like 50 years old, but it's like, Zach. Nah, hang on, what? It's an adapted play. It's meant to be a play, and it's made into a film, and it's really fucking weird. Yeah, you just have to if you've not seen it, see it. But the scene I'm meaning is it's the girl's been mucked about that much, and then the guy's like trying to tell her you feel, and she's just numbed it. So I don't feel. I must stress, I don't feel if you're a true twin flame. I don't feel true divine masculines that have done the work and the healing. Even if you have went down, picked the wrong door or a couple of wrong doors, and really fucked up, because that's what the journey is. like, um, I don't feel you have to worry about things like that, but I'm just sort of saying it's like you shouldn't really even play with fire like that once you know. Yeah, so we've got the Four of Swords, and this is very an interesting one too. They're doing some kinky shit, so I'm just gonna. I don't know really. I've never understood what is going on in this card. I mean, to be fair, she's hiding his thing, and he's I don't know. Her tits are out. this is really. I really am channeling the Scorpio moon because I keep saying the words like worse than what I'd usually say it to, but it's like, you know, Four of Swords anyway. Exhaustion, burnout, healing. Someone's been healing, possibly from a marriage or a commitment that took a lot out of them. Yeah, and it was full of conflict and arguing and just horrible energy. And now this person's fighting with himself, thinking about you getting it on with people outside in the grass. just tweak it to how it fits. But you know, in that picture, look, there's a couple getting on the background, and again, I just feel like it's the same. It's like that's a masculine. Like, what if that's going to happen? Coldplay Yellow's just come on now. And it was all yellow. When really this person's like, holy shit, that's my 10 of Pentacles. I picked the doorway that would eventually lead me to the 5 of Pentacles out in the cold. Quite literally, in some cases, loss of finances, or if it's not loss of finances, it's loss of health, energy, dignity. You know what I mean? I could go on and on and on. I'm just playing dice on my death with a charger here. And this person's like, that was my legacy. I threw away my legacy, my future, and the person I could build an empire with, Emperor and Empress style. I now realise that's my 10 of Pentacles. And look, that's like the Oracle card that I showed at the start. Another thing of this woman is lion being adorned with fruit, and he's at her feet. So it's like, you know, this person wants to worship you like a goddess. Now, I'm not saying it's like it's, but it's like the analogy of it is like this person, they just think very highly of you. That's what I keep getting. 4 of Pentacles, they don't want to hold back their love, and they don't want to go slowly. They're coming in quick. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Because they've probably taken a long time. Yeah, they've went through a transformation after a karmic energy. There she is again. So I'm saying she, that could easily be a karmic he. I know it is for a lot of my clients, but yeah. King of Wands. Going to be some passionate action here. Right. I think we're done here because the battery's going to run out. But that was quite a fun wee different one though, wasn't it? Could we get some more? Let's get some like intense cards because it's for a Scorpio moon. What is Give me some energy because again, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like that picture of the bath scene is like something that's going to be a moment that's going to be coming up. I'm not going to say soon, but it's going to happen. I can feel you pulling away. Have you moved on? An intimate moment. My life has changed so much since meeting you. I'm struggling with money, but it kind of came out in reverse. But look at what I just channeled there. For some people, it could be kind of relevant. Somebody could be trying to get themselves back on their feet. I'm not good at communicating my feelings with you. I'm trying to trust in divine timing. That kind of came out in reverse. You're so beautiful. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That is what I'm getting with these cards. It's like, beauty's in the eye, the beholder. But fuck, my fucking ankle's really sore. But it's like, this person gets kind of lost for words. That's what I'm really getting here. And like I said, that can happen with girls too about guys, because I'm saying that about mine. Like I do get like I do get like that. You mean the world to me. And I'm overcoming childhood trauma. So that's already come through in the one before. And I keep a close eye on your social media. That's very Scorpio. And everything I do it for our future. And I don't want this to be over with us. But I'm scared of change. And the change is, I love you. So again, I feel that is like, I'm just going to end it there, but it feels like, you know, this is a masculine group of people realizing, it's not realizing, it's accepting and not being in denial. That's what it is for what I'm feeling this for who it makes sense with. So I'm going to pair it with that one that's a bit more tame. But remember, so I'm going to use this for the thumbnail because it's a bit more tame. Because it does actually feel like he could be saying I love you over her shoulder. But I always think it looks like he's upset, but it could be both. But also, this was the main sort of in the bath. So you can let me know in a personal session if that's something that manifests. But there we go. Because that's the destiny card. That's the North Node. So this is a destined sacred union. So, isn't it? And so, yes, if you want to book a personal session, it's 1%. I will see you if you want to do that. Connor, just email me back if you haven't replied to what I can't remember. But yes. Let's see. Oh, what have I done to my hair? Can't be doing with that, guys, isn't it? shine is coming off there. Is that it now? Yeah, that's fine. Right, so I'm going to hide this and I'm going to put it back up. So if you saw this, you were meant to, even if it was just for entertainment, but for some of you, it might be because there's something happening, especially because it's 23:32. Wait a minute. Yeah. So that would be mirrored numbers. Something's balancing. Right. See you later, guys. How the fuck? Where's the thing? Every time.